Alright guys, something finally has to be done. These guys are getting a little too rambunctious in here. I don't know if you can see it, but my boy is all the way hiding in the back. He hasn't been happy lately. These guys are getting a little bit too crazy. Especially this guy. And that guy way back there. Just getting a little too vicious. Got this 110 over here. It's a 110 tall. I hate it for Mbuna, but I think that's what's going to have to go in there. Yeah, I got to do a full water change and empty it down. Yeah, I think I'm just going to move all the rocks from in there. Put them over here. I think I might actually go get some coral too. Yeah, I got.
Finally decided to give him the whole living room.
Yeah, she finally says it's okay. So, got my hospital tank here. You know. So we got some things going on. Like I said, more than anything, I just gotta cut down the number of these guys in here. It's getting a little too crazy. I mean, they're starting to get a little bit aggravating to keep because they're getting big and rambunctious. See my Venustus back there? He's like, oh no, the lights are on. Well, see, that's what I don't like. It's been a lot lately. We're just not afraid of his size, you know. Then he has to go hide. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I do it? Should I start moving fish? I just don't know. I don't want to see my Venustus get stressed out. I don't know. What do you guys think? What to do, huh? What to do? So I definitely need a heater controller, and I definitely need an air pump. I'm gonna have to get some more glass tops, and I have all types of lights. I just need bulbs. I have light fixtures everywhere, but I have no bulbs, so I'm gonna have to do that. I don't know. I'm still on the fence about it. I mean, I don't see any. There's no damage going on, but I don't know. Let me just hold this on the tank for a little bit. Actually, you know what? Let me switch cameras if I can. All right. Where is he? There he is. See that? Mm-hmm. So nobody messes with the dragon blood because he's actually the tank boss. Ooh. For the most part, that is. My Venustus was never that bashful. See, it's just some of these guys are getting a little bit too big, and I don't want him hiding like that. So I might keep this wood in here, and I don't know. Just something I'm thinking about. I would definitely like to know what you guys think. Should I move them out of here? It's generally not a good idea to keep Mbuna with peacocks or, you know, Venustus or. This is why. I mean, originally this tank was full of peacocks, Livingstoni and Venustus, but that Livingstoni killed off. I mean, that Venustus killed off the 2 Livingstoni and 3 Venustus that I had in here. The dragon blood killed off some of the assorted peacocks I had, and I ended up, you know, being left with, you know, that Kenii, this female Sokolophi right there, and who else? Oh, and the Electric Blue Johanny that created all these guys. So, all right, guys, it is a new day. Hope y'all are doing well. I've had time to think about it, and I think I'm definitely gonna move those fish out of the tank. I just need a heater controller, which if you guys have any suggestions on heater controllers, feel free to shoot them my way. Looking for something not too expensive, but something that's going to be somewhat reliable. I have a Cobalt on this one. That's been pretty reliable. It keeps my temperature where it needs to be. I've had to recalibrate it a couple times, but those things now, I just looked last night, they're going for like $200, and I don't even think they make them anymore, so that's not going to cut it for me. But here's the 110. Let me take you over there real quick. One second. Alright. So, this is the 110. It's about 100 degrees in there right now because that heater doesn't turn off. So, just like all the Ebo Jaeger heaters, they just don't turn off. One of the best heaters in terms of heating a huge tank with surface area of it, but terrible in terms of they're never accurate. They're always getting stuck. You can't. It says you can adjust them, but you can't really adjust them. They're not really not accurate at all, not in the slightest. They used to be, you know, back in the 80s, 90s, probably, you know, the older ones never had problems like this. Anyways, I digress. So I need to get these guys out. I need to quick cycle this tank, so I don't know, maybe I'll show you guys how I do that, but I'm not doing anything until I get a heater controller, so hopefully I'll be able to get one in time and not lose my fish. I don't know if I should set up this 20 gallon and put my Venusis in the 20 gallon for the time being. I don't know, I could really use some suggestions, and this is kind of an emergency for me. I gotta get something to happen because the bullying starts, and soon after, you guys know what happens next. Straight disease and medication and money and things that I really don't want to deal with. So I gotta do something, and it has to be fast. My Venusis is constantly being harassed at this point. Yeah, look, he's being harassed right now, swimming in circles. This is why you don't ever want to put Mbuna in with Haps or Peacocks. Even though they're way smaller, they're just way tougher. There's nothing beats them. I literally had a Red Devil a long time ago. He got along with them only because he was highly aggressive towards them. And then when I got rid of them, because at some point they started fighting back, they put him in a tank with other African cichlids, and I came back and they told me he had passed away because he got beat up so badly. And he was large. He had to be about, I don't know, 10 inches. And he got killed by, 3-inch fish. So, yeah, so I need to figure it out. I need to get, like I said, I need some suggestions for a heater controller, and then I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to quick cycle this tank. I'm probably going to have to take one of these filters off this tank and put it on this tank, and maybe take one of the filters off this tank, wash it out thoroughly, and put it on this tank. So that's the plan so far, I think. I don't know if you guys have any better ideas. I also have a decent sized hospital tank over there if you guys think I should put the Venusis in there, but there's a lot of structures in there and I don't want him to get freaked out and beat the crap out of himself. So I could also, if I remove him and put him in the 20, I could put, this giant sponge filter in the 20 with, I don't know, something. I don't know. I don't even have a filter for the 20-gallon tank, so I'm kind of I'm in dire straits right about now, and money is definitely an issue. So I got to find a cheap way to save my fish. It's stressful. This is one of the most stressful things about fish keeping, and I kind of had a feeling that this was going to happen eventually because, you know, it always does. But I really don't want to lose that fish. I'm going to be really upset if I lose that fish. And I just want to keep him alive. Look at him in there, poor guy. Sorry, buddy. We're going to get you out of there. All right, guys, we're going to get him out of there. We're going to figure something out here. Any suggestions, guys? Yeah, so let me know what you guys think. If you guys have any ideas, what would you do? I definitely am moving them out. They have to go. I don't really want to give them this giant tank. But if you guys think I should put the Peacock and the Venustus in the 110, let me know. It's just that I just don't think that that's a big enough space for those two size fish, and I just think that there's going to be fighting amongst those two if I put them in there by themselves. At least with the 6-foot tank, it's, you know, there's plenty of room for aggression. But like I said, I'm going to take all the rock work out of this 180 and put it all in the 110. If you guys think I should move the Mbuna into this tank. So, I don't know. I could definitely use your suggestions and your help right now. This is definitely a stressful time for any fish keeper. So, let me know what you guys think. Thanks. I appreciate it. Appreciate you stopping by.